Hey guys, in this video I'm going to go ahead and show you basically what the fuse does and why you need it or why you don't need it. It's kind of a tricky subject, but let's just look at the gun. I'm using a Silicon Gear LiPo, Tamiya plugs, regular tube fuse, nothing fancy, and my demo gearbox. Fire it up. So it's pretty cool. Let's say if I adjust the motor too high, goes up, and I shoot. That's extra grindy and it's just like struggling. Just crank it up. I'm gonna crank that shit. Okay, it's not going. Watch. Bam. So basically now if I pull the trigger, nothing. So it's not going to cause any damage. It will be hot, so be careful. But now if I bypass the fuse, it's still clicking. So it's kind of like a garden hose. You have a garden hose with full pressure. You kink it. Where's that water going to go? I hope you guys realize water is electricity in this analogy. But basically, goes from your battery through here. Hey, can't turn. What are you doing? Goes back, heats up your trigger contacts, goes back into your battery. And it will get hot. If you're using LiPos, that's bad. So first off, don't do that. Second, get another fuse if you want to be safe. And lower the motor. Back to normal. I'm just guessing, but I can kind of see right here. Yeah, it's good. Now say if your gears or your piston breaks, and you're just shooting, and here is a gear break. Don't do this at home, please. Say you're shooting, watch violently it shakes, and the whole thing, bam, it pops. Now, say if you have a fuse and you're shooting and your gear breaks or whatever, your gun's dead in the water. It's not going to cause any problems. But say if you have no fuse and you continue to shoot with a jam in your gearbox, you're going to have clicking and more damage. Or if it's not jammed up enough, you're going to have the teeth on your gear break off, and instead of like one or two chipping, it'll be like all of them, and all that junk will be in your gearbox, causing so much damage. That means you can have 1, 2, 3 gears broken, maybe your pinion if you're lucky, and your piston as well. And it could be worse if the teeth get into somehow up here and in there. I've seen it before. That's not good. So the rule of thumb is if you have a fuse, you're somewhat safe. If you don't have a fuse and you pull the trigger and you notice that it's not shooting, stop. Just stop shooting and you'll be good. So hopefully this kind of makes sense. And yes, you can solder. If you solder and bypass the fuse, it's the same as doing this but with less resistance. So you will get a little more power, just a smidge. So I would say it's up to you. The fuse helps you. It's less for you to worry about and listen to while you're playing. But for the experienced players, how many of you guys have fuses? I don't. But it's just kind of like, it's your own option. So hopefully this helps. And it's been Brian from Echo1 saying, keep on shooting, subscribe, tell your friends about this channel, and have fun. Thanks again.